Nigeria were brought back to earth on Tuesday after what had been a good run under the German tactician, and it raises questions about his squad comment after a nervy 1-0 friendly victory over Poland on Friday in Wroclaw. The Super Eagles would have been confident of seeing off Serbia, who lost 2-1 to Morocco earlier. It wasn't to be, however, as an Aleksandar Mitrovic braced down the West Africans 2-0 at the Hive Stadium to hand Gernot Rohr his second loss since taking charge of the national team in August 2016. With captain John Obi Mikel failing to get his work permit from China, and Shehu Abdullahi and Leon Balogun injured, the Nigerians were in for a tough night in London. Nigeria 0-2 Serbia. Back to life, back to reality. It might have been just a friendly game, but this defeat serves as a reality check to the team. Rohr was made acutely aware of the things he needs to work on before the World Cup kicks off in Russia in 3 months' time. Make no mistake, the German tactician has been able to build a good team, however it has been centered around Mikel and Victor Moses, as well as Troost-Ekong and Balogun, popularly dubbed the Owenbo Wall. It was their presence that helped the Super Eagles get the better of Algeria and Cameroon in UYO during the qualifiers while also remaining solid away from home. The cohesion and balance in the team is usually superb, and this gives assurances that positive results will come along the way. Nigeria vs South Africa. Troost-Ekong partners Awazium and CB, HT, 0-0 FT, 0-2 Nigeria vs Serbia. Troost-Ekong partners Awazium and CB, HT, 0-0 FT, 0-2 What is happening, Gan? The first time this happened was during a 2019 Africa Cup of Nations qualifier against South Africa in UYO last June. The entire team were a shadow of themselves as the Bafana claimed a 2-0 win, their first competitive victory over the West African giants. We can forget that the now unpopular Daniel Akpeyi was between the sticks that evening, but the defense, with Awazium partnering Troost-Ekong, was a disaster, while a midfield featuring Wilfred Ndidi, Ogunyeonasi and Aganikara Weedible lacked coordination. As a consequence, the attacking trio of Moses Simon, Alex Iwobi and Kelechi Iheanacho suffered. Forget about goalkeeping issues, the biggest issue this Super Eagles team are having is playing exquisitely without John Mikel Obi. Even Victor Moses isn't looking his usual flamboyant self in Nigerian colours without Mikel. This is a very serious issue. However, Mikel's absence was felt in midfield with no one dictating proceedings. Should it Joel Obi 20 make the hitting Super Eagles squad for the 2018 World Cup? Rohr has a solid team on paper, as stated above, but needs to find a plan B when the key men aren't around. Assuming Mikel or Balogun don't make it to World Cup due to injury, the team may well struggle to make it out of Group D. Game over just like that? What an encounter. There's still plenty for Gernot Rohr to do ahead of the World Cup. Hopefully the remaining friendlies address the ills in the team. Still believe in the German tactician regardless of the setback. Uzoho and Ikechukwu Ezenwa have shown good quality, but their lack of composure and poor positioning in certain moments could be costly if Lady Luck doesn't smile. He is yet to have a stable forward, with the likes of Odion Ialo and Iheanacho either playing below par or not convincing enough. This has led to calls of bringing Obafemi Martins back into the squad based on his experience, while Junior Ajayi made his senior debut with the Hive, coming on for Iwobi. He made little impact in his 2-minute cameo, but there's more to come from the talented Al Ahly man. Since helping the Dream Team beat to bronze at the 2016 Olympics in Rio de Janeiro, 22-year-old Ajayi has been progressing well, and has accrued good experience in Egyptian football. He was also listed in the 2017 CAF Best 11, beating the likes of Sadio Mane and Yassine Brahimi. Ajayi has had a hand in 37 goals, 20 goals, 17 assists, in 65 appearances for the Red Devils, and should get more game time in the national team to see what he can really offer to the front line. The international week may have passed him by, but that doesn't mean that the youngster can't solve a problem area for the Eagles. There are still friendlies against the Democratic Republic of Congo, England and the Czech Republic to come in May and June, and it's vital that Rohr uses these fixtures to refine the rough edges in his squad in time for